Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, you say baka baka baka. What's up, SD? What's up, OnlyFans? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I was like, wow, they done let us back up in here. Now y'all know they done let us back up in here. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. I was like, oh gosh. Look, everybody gonna be everywhere until everybody can know that they can come back here to the main page. But everybody probably gonna be everywhere. Give me a second. Let me check on Rumble. Let me check all the other places where all our people are. If you want to be on Rumble, that's absolutely fine. Just want to let you know that our original Take It to Trial is up and alive and well. And yeah, we'll continue to stream on Rumble. You know, that's where we gonna rumble, right? That's where we get to rumble. What's up, therapist? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You know, I got on my Breaking Bad shirt for a reason because I was gonna break bad on these mofos today. Got all my people split up. They all over here. They all over there. I done turned on the street lights. That's right, honey. I'm home. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm still gonna keep our backup channel. Like, oh, you can only fool me once, baby. I don't do the fool me twice. I'm gonna do the fool me once. I'm gonna do the fool me once. What's up, Barbara? Hey, boo. We back up in here. Welcome home, everybody. We should have had a welcome home. Y'all ain't got no night bot up in here. Y'all got all y'all mods up in here. Y'all got it all together. I mean, it ain't no cussing and no fussing, but welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, wow. Check it, check it, check it. You only fan. And you know, I took when YouTube, they started like asking me like if I wanted to get any notifications from that site. And I'm like, no, don't ever recommend that site to me. Don't ever send that stuff to me because I don't want anything to do with that at all. And I'm still fighting it. You say you love a good place to cuss and fuss. Well, we gonna always have Rumble is open. So if you ever feel like you need to cuss and fuss, you'll still get the same coverage, little bit delayed of time, but you'll be over there in Rumble and you can cuss and fuss and take it all out. And then when you want to come back and you just want to be cool, you can come right here. We got it all the way together. So tonight, I wanted, because we're going to start this trial tomorrow. Even if it's not like super, super duper, you know, on everybody's radar, it's been on my radar for a long time. Like, this was the trial that I was like, oh, I want to start my own YouTube channel. Right? And hopefully some of y'all can understand why I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. After seeing this, because I was like, gosh, you know, I got a lot to say about this trial. So this is how I really wanted to, like, even though I was a trial watcher, I really started, I know a lot of I know what they have put on the internet in regards to the background of this case. You say you can't see nobody. What you mean you can't see nobody? Barb, we right here. Oh, you on Rumble? Oh, everybody over here on they chatting on the other one, and maybe some chatting on Rumble. It may be some chat, no Rumble. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me get, I got one thing I need to take care. Give me 2 seconds. I didn't want to be late because y'all know we all be confused already. You say you on Rumble. Barbara said get over there in the Rumble room because she wants to rumble with y'all tonight. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What you get banned from? You was banned from YouTube. How you get banned from YouTube, Barbara? What the? Now I take a lot to get banned from YouTube. You kidding? How do you even do that? What the? What? You say you go to Rumble. Everybody not on Rumble. Therapist, what you mean? No matter where you at, you talking to me, boo. I'm here, boo. I'm in all the places. Oh, SD went over there to Rumble. Really? I didn't even know you could get banned from YouTube like that. Well, then, hey, Phil. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I'm just happy to see all my people. And, hey, we going to stream on Rumble, so you'll be right part of the crew. Let me ask you, do it help if I put, well, the only thing is on Rumble, y'all be cussing, so I can't really like put y'all comments on the stage because I can put your comments up here on the screen, but I can't put the comments on the screen because y'all be cussing. Banned for a year. Well, dang. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that. I'm sorry to hear that because I'm glad I got all these other things up for you to be able to still hang out with us, boo. You say in English and Spanish. You have to make you a new profile, Barbara. Because I don't know if I could be banned like that from anything too long. Now, YouTube, no tube, other tube, outer tube, yuck tube. I don't think I could be banned from anything that long. That's just me. That's just me. All right. Rumble and grumble and tumble. Well, that's right. Yeah. You can rumble over there, but yeah, sometimes it might be a grumble. It is what it is. You say fallopian too. I'm done. Okay. Yeah, I would just make a new YouTube. I wouldn't be bothered with that. I finally sat down and I thought to myself, I said, why am I could just make a new channel, but I mean, of course, for me, it takes a lot, right? It's a lot of stuff that I gotta put into it to do it because you still wanted to be professional, you still wanted to piggyback and things like that. So oh, okay. Oh, okay. You told him to do that. Okay. All right. Touche, boo, touche. So right now we got 2. I can actually see because we streaming everywhere, y'all. So nobody is on Take It to our new on the new channel, which is fine with me. We got some people on Twitch. We have people that are on Twitter. And we have people that are right here. So let me see. How many do we got on Rumble? And on Rumble right now, we got a total of 6. They say if you build it, they will come. It will come. It will come. It will come. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna hold y'all all night because we do got some stuff that we do have to get to. That's very important. So y'all know we are going to be covering the unaliving of Charles Foolio, aka Foolio Jones. Right? He was an upcoming Florida rapper that was unalive. And the first person that's going to be on trial is Alicia Andrews, that is. So I just wanted to kind of go back through the backstory and kind of look at that information before we actually go into the courtroom tomorrow. I'm assuming that they have picked out the jury today. And yeah, we should be hearing opening statements tomorrow from all accounts. I haven't, yeah, from all accounts. I'm just gonna say from all accounts. Because you know they are so a mess. You say I'm all spread out? Yes, boo. Yeah, I know you are mad about that, Barb. I tell you, I can't even explain it. We will definitely have to rumble in the jungle. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is let's start here. So we are calling to order, just so everybody know, it's going to be case number 24-CF-011-996-B. We are calling you to the bench. This is for Alicia Andrews, the state of Florida. That's where we're going to first start off at. So you guys know. That is the case that we are calling. So how did we get here, guys? What happened in this situation? Before we get started, I do want to let y'all know viewer discretion advised because I am going to be playing a video. And yeah, your viewer discretion should be advised, right? If you got a weak stomach or anything like that, this is definitely not for you. But for those that want to see how we kind of got here, because this is all on video, you know, and we all know we would think that video would be the key. That would be the answer. It would solve all our problems and we would know it all. But in recent days, I'm learning that, I guess they kind of telling me that I can't believe what I see. I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. We're going to watch the first video that I have pulled up for us and to show us how we got here and what we are looking at.
Driver, open the car door. Let me see your hands. Step on out. Step on out. Look away. Back up to the sound of my voice. Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360. What? Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. 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 Walk back to me. Hands up. You're good. Come on out. Hands up. Put your hands up. Can't tell. Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands in the air. Hands up. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. All right. Slowly walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Walk right here. Let's go. Yeah. Walk this way. Listen to the instructions. Yep. Hey, get your hands up and walk out towards me. Hey, over here. Come this way. Over here. You're going to get hit with the left lethal. Get your hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist. Back up to the sound of my voice. Back up to me. Don't look at me. Back up to me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back. Stay there. Don't move. Isaiah? Isaiah? And come out. We have a warrant for your arrest. This is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. All right, contact at front door. Come on out. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. walk to the sound of my voice. Come on, walk to me. 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 Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else inside?
And the kids, please, like, tell them stop recording. I'm talking about the broadcast. Come right now.
Okay, so now y'all see exactly why we're here, right? You seen the video footage of everything, of all of that, right? Of the unalive. We seen the arrest video. The young lady that you seen that was being arrested and handcuffed, that's Alicia Andrews, and that's the person that's going to be starting her trial tomorrow. Oh, we always friendly in here. The 13th. Let's see here. So what I would like to do now is I want to share a couple things with you guys. Let me get this up so we can look at it. Okay, so guys, Alicia Andrews, as you can see, I have her documents up here, and we're just going to review through these, right? So we can know exactly what we're walking into when we go into this courtroom. You know, in Florida, as long as we had a time, you know, Florida give it all to us, right? So I can always find everything that we need for Florida. For the most part. So as I stated, we're calling to the bench case number 24-CF-011997. Alicia Andrews is going to be the first out of 5 defendants that's going to be reporting to the bench. Okay, so the incident happened on July the 27th, 2024. Right? So just a little bit over the year. Now, mind you, I want you to keep in mind that, as I stated, there are 5 defendants on trial. 4 of them are facing the DP. So Alicia Andrews is the only one that's not facing the DP. But her charges are as follows. She is charged with redrum in the first degree, premeditated with a firearm, discharge, redrum in the first degree, premeditated. Now, what I would like to let you know, guys, just before anybody jumps to any conclusions, no, she was not the person that actually pew-pewed the guys, okay? So just so everybody knows in that regards. She's also charged with redrum in the first degree. Oh, it looks like this is like the same charge, but I know she's charged with 2 things from my understanding. So she's essentially facing life without parole for the most part in Florida. What made me want to bring this in so we could talk about this before this, because if anybody see any of the previous police reports or any of the previous documentation in regards to Alicia Andrews, you would be like, well, how did this even happen? How did this come about? And when I found some information over the weekend, I was looking at another YouTube creator. I'm not a lawyer, but she had all the attorneys on her platform, and I listened to it, and there's a couple clips that I am going to play for that. But if you want to hear the whole entire video, which kind of gives kind of strategy of what they're going to be doing, I will put her description in the link. Wonderful, wonderful creator. I follow her a lot for all her videos and stuff. She does kind of like recap parts and things of that nature. So very, very nice channel. What I would like to say is that the ideas that the attorneys had brought up on her show was things that I was thinking because I couldn't understand it. And you know, when you don't understand things, you start to ask questions about different things. So we'll get into that. Okay, so the first thing is that the first crossroad that the defense had to come up with is we had this motion to limine. Now, backstory: Alicia Andrews is dating Chance. Was date Chance, whatever the case may be. He is another person that is involved in this incident. Now, when y'all seen that video that I just showed of them kind of being arrested, her being arrested, Chance was the first one that was in the red sweater. And then Alicia was the young lady that came out the house. Now, it doesn't look like they're coming from a neighborhood of poverty. I'm almost sure that's probably her people's house, right? Chance was most likely in there beating it up, or he had been beating it up when they went on their little trip or whatever the case may be. And I only say that because she had her first baby behind bars. No, this is not the same thing as our girl Daisy, where she even sent stuff through the vents. No, they were actually beating it. They were actually doing what they wanted to before they got arrested, right? So they did that, and that's how they got arrested. So she done had a baby and everything, guys. When this incident happened, she was 21 years old. So she had a baby by of course, the defendant that was in here. I'm reading your text. I'm reading your message in here. Let me see. 13th. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube is doing this. Really? So it's just here that's happening the 13th? I have no clue what that's about. OnlyFans is like that. We thought that we were all in jail. I know YouTube been having some issues with some stuff, but if you saying it's not happening like that on other chats, I don't know why they would do me like that. No, it's not just for you. OnlyFans name is not OnlyFans. His name is OnlyFan, but it put numbers behind us. Barbara has numbers behind hers. We called them inmate numbers because we didn't know why it started assigning people numbers. Film Freak that you seen where it say the GA7ME2S, that's Film Freak. I don't know why it's using that. He doesn't know why it's using that. We don't know what YouTube is doing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. Therapist says they do this every now and again. It's like they're working on a bug and it affects some channels. Yeah, I heard Grizzly True Crime. She was doing a because y'all know I follow her, love her. I'm following her in regards to the Kata Scott, and I was looking at a video that she was doing, and she was like, she couldn't even put up her super chats and think different things on her YouTube. So I just think that YouTube is just doing something at this point in time. So I just want to make sure that you know that it's not just you, the 13th juror. It is pretty much everyone out here on this channel. They're all, most of their names is all out there or whatever they have. I know. I love her. Yeah. Yeah. Kata Scott was identified. That is such OnlyFans. I don't have any words. Yeah, we will have to discuss that a different day. I have a whole big problem with that, and only because I don't cover the cases from typically from the beginning. You know, we typically start covering when they take it to trial. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of different sentiments. And besides, I don't feel like crying tonight. Okay, cool. Let's go back into this. Oh, we all love you, Barbara. Don't you? I wish you would. You know we love you, girl. Girl, you always got a place here. So let me get back to this motion in limine. So what I want y'all to understand is that this motion in limine, because remember, as I stated, Chance and Alicia were dating, right? Okay, walk with me. The state filed a motion in limine saying, hey, you know, we know y'all want to bring in this domestic violence information, saying this is why Alicia did the things that she did, but we're not gonna allow, we don't want that to come in. Okay. And that's what this motion in limine is about. And they were going to try to get it in through witness testimony. We had Jewel Jordan and Jakayla Robinson. They are both friends of the defendant. Both Jordan and Robinson stated in their depositions that the defendant had called them and communicated with them over the phone through calls and video calls and Instagram, advising them that Isaiah Chance had been physically abusing the defendant by hitting her on several occasions. Now, both witnesses could not provide a specific number of incidents, but stated it was more than 5 to 10, more than 5, and I guess no more than 10 times. Both witnesses testified that they had observed the injuries on the defendant, and during these video calls and things like that, they had seen that. Now, these instances of domestic violence occurred between 2023 and 2024. So we won't get this testimony in, remember, in, unless the prosecution team opens the door. And I have a good belief or a good thought, or at least Alicia's defense has a good thought that the prosecution team will open this door. So we'll see. That'll be something to come. I will y'all can see how long this motion in limine is. I'm not going to read all of that tonight. We will, do that on some of our breaks or whatever the case may be as we're covering the trial. But the judge did rule stating that could not be brought in. Okay, now. Okay. Oh, okay. Y'all still talking about the? I'm looking at. I see the text message and got longer. The messages and the thing. I'm like looking at it like, what is she talking about? Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, no, I don't know what you're talking about, and nope, don't care. Boom. Next. I don't know why they're doing whatever they're doing on YouTube. I know they're doing a lot of different stuff. It's just kind of like it makes me feel like the Apple 17. Like they do stuff and then stuff just happen, right? Your phone don't work. You got to buy a new phone. And nobody has to buy a new handle. Okay. Um, You say YouTube is no longer good. No. Okay, you say, but we all know that she was abused. I don't know if she was abused or not. I don't know if this is convenient or not. But what I will tell you is that some different things that I looked into, I can now go into this case, into this trial with a different aspect, a different mindset, a different look than what I originally had. And I'm gonna show you why. Her lawyer team, her legal team, let me say legal team, has decided to now start speaking out. Because before, all we knew was this cute little young girl that looked bashful. I couldn't understand how she got tied up in this. If they had the same sentiments that I had, because I had already been thinking this. Well, I already thought this, because y'all know I always play devil's advocate. I had already thought this was her position and this was her issue. And so with them coming on, I'm not a lawyer, but kind of confirm what I had already thought in my mind. So I'm going to play a couple clips from I'm Not a Lawyer, and I'm going to post a link for the full video. It is in the debrief section. She does have where she does a more of a legal breakdown, and she may have guests. So I'll put that direct link if you want to watch the video. It's about an hour long. I'm not going to do a whole hour, but I will show you some clips from the video that I thought were very interesting. First of all, it was interesting to hear this portion from her legal team. Let me play this first clip.
I can go through the comments and see if there's anything I can answer. So I do see people asking about jury selection, like what our ideal jurors might be. So that's something that we'll hold close to the chest, right? Because jury selection, but I could say this about jury selection. Jury selection is really jury deselection. So they're going to have 100 or so people come into the room. And I don't know that you all will be able to see any of this. I think the Young Thug trial may have had jury selection live stream. I can't remember. I know it was a long period or process for that, months of jury selection, but they're going to have about 100 or so people come in, and we're going to be asking these people questions. Our goal is to find the people who have the most bias against Alicia and the type of charges that she's faced with. So if someone is a juror who has had someone in their family killed and they can't get over it, right? Or someone is familiar with gang violence and they just can't get over what they've been through. Those are the individuals that we're looking to get off the jury. So long as we can get jurors who will look at the evidence objectively and won't have any biases towards Alicia Andrews, then we're good, right? We don't need necessarily somebody who thinks that she's beautiful and thinks that, they'll just let her go because of that, right? That's not realistic. That might be something that you do in a movie, right? But
so right there, what I want everybody to understand and what I thought was important, because, I'll be wondering, when they do the jury process, because I've never been through actually looking at a jury process besides when we did Donna, and a couple other ones I done seen a jury process, but I never know what the attorneys be looking for. And it was nice that he put it it's not about picking the jury, it's deselecting the ones that we don't want. That seems like a very good strategy to me. Let's deselect the ones that we do not, and I mean do not want on the jury. So I thought that was very interesting from their take. And this is another clip that I'm going to show that's very important. And I hope, and I know they're going to press this in the defense team. Shout out for doing it. They're going to need to press this, and they're going to need to put it down to the jurors to understand this. Check it out.
I don't know if I can jump in right quick, because Jake said something that I kind of want to piggyback on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
This thing that, if she's not part of the group, those guys don't know her. The only one who knew her was Isaiah Chance. And essentially, for all intents and purposes, Chance is the only one whom Alicia knew. And so it's an astute audience like yours should be able to ascertained quickly that Alicia wasn't in the loop because she wasn't in the group. So she didn't know all of this stuff that these guys knew. They came down to, if they did do what the state alleges, they came down here for one thing. Alicia came down here to be with her boyfriend. And all of these other plans they had, she was not privy to those because she wasn't in the group. She was out of the loop. You know, it means like which one doesn't belong, and clearly it's her. You know, they all knew each other. She didn't. They were all a group. She wasn't. And so I really do appreciate the fact that you have such a platform that maintains the objectivity.
That's very important. And I hope they say that, because things that rhyme, things that do stuff like that, people catch on to, is very catchy, right? She was not in the loop. She is the odd player in the group, and just breaking it down, guys. Alicia Andrews don't know nobody in that group but Chance. She was just going down there on a girls trip. Well, not a girls trip. She was just going down there to be down there with her boo. She didn't know when he was using the phone, he was doing all of this. She didn't know when he told her to drive this way. She didn't know about any of those things. I can see a young girl being in the same situation, guys. And that's why I'm like, okay, wait a minute. They were thinking what I was thinking. She messing around with this guy. She in love with this guy. He's, if he is being DV towards her, she doesn't know all of these things. She doesn't know anybody in this group, y'all, but him. She can't even tell on the other people because she don't even know the other people. The other people can't even testify for her because they don't know her. Like, I don't know how that works. I think they got a good case. Y'all tell me. I think they got a good case. I think that the defense, if they put on their case the way that they put that has been presented, and they bring home those points and hammer them down, why would she want to? She doesn't have any association. They know that she's not a gang member. Like, the state has already contended, they know she's not a gang member. Remember, they are saying this is gang related, y'all. And I know you can be down for your boo. I don't know if any of y'all watched the show on TV1, For My Man. I know we can do For My Man. But honestly, guys, like, I don't know if this is what she did. Like, I really think that she may have been bamboozled. And sometimes when it hit our forehead, bop, right there, we lose all sense of everything that we know. I mean, maybe some of y'all ain't got it down, got it that good, whereas then, confused you or dazed you. But, for all of you that has experienced that good, you be lost out here until you can figure out what's going on. And you be like, oh, okay. I'm gonna let the evidence play out in court as we go through the trial tomorrow. But what I do want to do is, when I first saw the stuff, I'm like, oh, she backdoored him. Like, okay, well, wait a minute. She backdoored him. I don't know what's going on. You say you know all about that good. Yeah. You get it right here on your forehead. Bop. You be like, I can't see. I don't know what's going on. What you want me to do? How you want me to do it? I'll do it, sir. Yes, sir. What time are you coming back? Until you get over it, right? Until you get separated from it. Then once you get separated, then you can see some things clearly. But until then, you like, shoot. Yeah, because they were saying that she opened the back door. Like, she tricked Foolio. Like, she was following him because he was telling everybody where he was going that night and everything like that. Like, it's a whole big mess. That's what I will say. So that's what we got to look forward to tomorrow. And I think that, you know, what makes it interesting and what I do like when we doing these trials, and this is just my honest thing, is I love to see when there is a possibility for a reasonable doubt. Like these, you know, the cases that we normally go into and we like, oh, they guilty. They guilty. We already know they guilty. What charge are they going to be guilty of? How much time they going to have? That, you know, those cases, they're good to see just so you can kind of like see the dynamics. But these cases that are actually like, they could go either way are the ones that really, 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 really excite me. Because I want to know, like, who's going to bring on what? Who's going to bring on this? Who's going to say that? Who's going to prove their case? And, you know, the defense, when they were on that show, I'm Not a Lawyer, but she did a great interview. It was a great segment. He was like, look, the judge ruled out DV. But what I can tell you is that the prosecutor going to open the door about the DV in the beginning. Why do I need to argue my case right now and show my hand, right? He said, and show his hand when he know it's going to come out. He said if DV was their entire case, of course they would have been fighting tooth and nail to get that information in. But DV is not their case. Their case is, look, she didn't know. She has been honest with the police since day one. Yes, that's me on the video. Yes, that's my car. Yes, 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 yes. Nothing has changed, guys. Remember, she done had a whole baby in January. Somewhere around January, February, she had a baby. So he was clapping those cheeks before she, you know, before they got arrested. Like, he was like, I'm about to pull a power move. The ultimate power move. So she got a baby. She's 21. You talk about a school teacher. She wasn't like a criminal or anything like that. She just got caught up with the wrong guy at the wrong time. You say the problem is with what you're saying is that the state said that Alicia and Chance, as well as assassins, went to Tampa all together. So Alicia was with her boyfriend, and I get that. Oh, the 13th juror. Oh, I understand that. But that doesn't mean that she knew. It don't mean that she knew. I'm trying to tell you, it don't mean that she knew. It's a lot of things that people they didn't live together. Her and Chance. She probably wanted to be with her dude. Don't quote me because I don't know if that was her car or not, the Chevy Cruze. But I've seen where us as women, we do things, not to say she even knew about it. She just really, I'm starting to think that she might have just wanted to hang with her dude. Like, we about to go club hopping. We about to go kick it. She don't know he into all this grimy stuff. She don't know that he trying to pull a lick with somebody else. And then beyond that, what were they all getting out of it? What was Chance getting out of it? It wasn't like anybody was being paid. Now, I will let everything play out in court. I will say that. But I can see both sides to the story. I can see them. Well, I know all the guys is guilty. Now that I will say. Now, Chance, I think he guilty because I just don't know if she knew all about this. I mean, this is just as bad. And I ain't trying to start no fires up in here tonight. But this is just as bad as charging her and not letting her get off than them cops that was up there, COs that was in New York that got to walk away free today. And they sat up there and watched it. And they took an oath to protect and serve. But y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Maybe I got too many trials confused up in my head. But if she get convicted of this, we just had two people that just walked away And they sat up there and watched the whole thing. I think they did, like they charging her with the highest degree that you can be charged with. I do. And I really don't think that she knew. That's messed up. Yeah, OnlyFans, yeah. It has therapists, because now when we looking at it, like it just don't make sense. Yeah, I know that's Florida. I get that. And this is Florida too. Oh, I mean, well, this is Florida. That's New York. Let me stand corrected. I just have a whole problem with, if this young lady really, truly, truly didn't know. Yeah, I think they charged her wrong. I think they may have been able to do after the fact. I just don't think that she was down there with her boyfriend. I don't think she knew. Like, she don't have no connection to this guy. She not any gang. Like, it don't make sense to me. I do have they did show a photo of her, a little small video of her in court today. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know. And then they got this guy, y'all. You know, we would hope that maybe her baby daddy would save her, but you know, his attorneys is probably telling him you can't say nothing. Rightfully so, right? Because remember, he's coming up for trial, so he can't say nothing to even save his baby mama, because he trying to save his own skin. So you got that. The other 3 guys that were involved in the incident, she don't even know them. So of course, they're not about to change nothing that they doing. They not about to come testify for her. For what? They don't even know her. They don't owe her anything. And if the baby daddy ain't gonna testify for her, then she don't have a shot with them. So like, she is just really, you do? Thank you. I like my little ponytail too. I was like, I'm gonna put this stuff over the ponytail tonight. Thank you, boo. So you think about all of this, like they don't have a reason. And she doesn't have a reason not to tell on them. She doesn't know them. The only person that she knows is her baby daddy. And if he was beating on her, then she don't have a reason not to tell on him either. What I would like to show is when I was looking in the court paperwork, which I found very different, right? Now, I haven't figured out this, but we will soon figure it out, right? We'll figure it out as we going through the trial. Let me add it. They got a witness that's in jail that's going to be transported, y'all, that the state is calling. It says this cause coming to be heard upon motion, you know, from Susan L. Lopez, you know, state attorney, 13th Circuit, is requesting that Robert Howard, I don't know why when I say his name, Robert Howard, I think of Howard the Duck, but anywho, don't pay me no mind. I think about Howard the Duck. I don't know if maybe I'm showing my age. Okay, don't take my age into consideration tonight. Whatever. So we got Robert Howard, inmate number 21984-511. He a material witness for the state. So that means he knows something, gonna say something, gonna tell something, and it must be directly tied to her. What is he gonna get up here and say? I have no clue what his position is, who he is, how he related, who he knows. All I know is they told him he is ordered to come from the jail to get over here to this jury trial. Okay. So is this going to be what the prosecution team has to be their smoking gun? I don't know. I don't know. So let's do this. Because I said I wasn't gonna keep y'all that long tonight because I know we got a lot of things to do tomorrow. We're gonna be out here in these streets. What I want to do is I want to show this video from today. This is from court today. I haven't seen it yet. So we're watching this kind of like together, but we'll see what they got in here. I think it's just kind of like showing us some courtroom footage. I just kind of saw it and I said, okay, well, let's do this.
Mark Wilson, glad to have you with us here on this Monday. Right now, in the Foolio murder trial in Tampa, now underway today, Alicia Andrews is accused of helping stalk and track the rapper last year in what authorities called an ambush-style shooting. Jury selection in her case began this morning, and Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer has been covering this for us. Joins us now live in our newsroom. Hi there, Aaron. I know you sat down with Andrews' attorneys prior to the trial here. What did they tell you?
Mark, they say Andrews has been honest with investigators all along. She admits she was with the group of suspects, but her attorneys say she had no part in the murder and was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Today, we're going to be picking a jury in a criminal case.
Alicia Andrews is the first of 5 suspects to go to trial who are all charged in connection with the murder of Charles Jones, a Jacksonville rapper known as Foolio.
Charles Jones was shot and killed while he was seated in his car.
The judge briefed potential jurors on the basic facts of the case. Jones was in Tampa to celebrate his birthday last year. Security video shows a group of shooters opening fire on Jones's car outside a hotel near USF. Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Andrews are accused of making the trip from Jacksonville to Tampa to kill Jones in what investigators described as an ongoing gang war.
That perception is not reality.
Andrews' attorneys recently sat down with Fox 13 to explain why they believe she's innocent.
She was here for a trip with her boyfriend. That's it and that's all, and found herself caught up in a mix of stuff that she was unaware about completely.
That's what she told detectives who didn't believe her. They say she and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, acted as lookouts the night of the murder. The defense says Andrews had no idea what was about to happen.
Right. This is a case where the state tries to put her in a box and say that she is the girlfriend of one of the individuals involved and that she would do anything that this guy tells her to do because she's so in love with him.
They just leap to the conclusion, since he was there, she must know. And, it's just a faulty kind of logic.
All 5 suspects are charged with first-degree murder, but Andrews is the only one not facing the death penalty. Her lawyers say she's been honest from day one, and they think jurors will believe her.
So she has no problem telling them everything that she knows, and she did, and believing that truth will, proverbially set her free.
And the judge told jurors this trial could last up to 2 weeks, Mark.
All right, Aaron.
So that kind of gives you an idea. I mean, even one of her attorneys has stated, look, she was packing a girl bag, not a pew bag. I thought that was very, very, very smart. I hope they use this type of language when they're talking to the jury. Because I was like, you right, like us as women, she ain't out here as no gangster. She ain't out here. She don't look like the type to be. I mean, remember, y'all, she's a school teacher. She's not coming from the rough parts of the area or anything. At least her, because they both stay with their parents, or I don't know who Chance stayed with, but from all my understanding, she was still staying with her parents, guys. So not to say her parents you know, ran her life or anything like that. But she wasn't with Chance 24 hours, 7 days a week. So yeah, if her boo thing called her and was like, babe, I'm about to go up here to what's the name? We about to kick it. We about to party hop. It's just about to be me and you. Because remember, they drove up there in separate cars. So her boo might have drove up there. They drove up there in one car, and then them other three, they just came up there and telling alone. So how was she supposed to know if he not telling her? I mean, men lie about everything. People in relationships, we lie about all types of stuff. Who we slept with, who we did this with, who we did that with, who moved the remote, who drank the last of the doggone juice. We tell stories about everything. What made them think that he had to tell her something? We all, and it ain't even just men, as it's all of us. So that don't mean she had to know. Like, she was so in love, she just wanted to be with her boo, and I could see that. I could see me being in the car like, yeah, shoot, me and my boo, we about to go. I'm out with my man. He might be a thugger, you know. Good girls, we love bad guys, right? I will say that. Nah, Barbara, he ain't coming from no prison to testify, boo. Can't. They got him in there for he facing the DP. He can't testify. He can't testify on her. I don't think his lawyers would advise it for him or anything like that. So this is another little clip that I took from I'm a Lawyer, but I am going to put that in the thing. But this is another little clip that I took from her little interview that I wanted to show you guys.
Was it still is, you know, a young woman excited about life, makeup, hair, modeling, and now mothering and what have you, right? On a, she packed a girl bag to go on this trip, not a gun bag. And, she's on a trip with her boyfriend to hang out.
I like how he put that. Oh, I hope they incorporate that. Because I'm telling you, things that rhyme stay in my mind. Right, film? And these are the cases that I be really interested in. Like, I watch any good case as long as you got some photos. Video, I'm all in. But if things rhyme and they said to the jury, that like stays in my mind. Like, wouldn't that stay in your mind as being if you were on the jury? She packed a girl bag, not a gun bag. She wasn't part of the group. She wasn't in the loop. Stuff like that will click in my mind, and maybe it's just me. You say to SweetP, Alicia and the crew stayed at an Airbnb. That's her boyfriend, and it still doesn't convince me. It doesn't put me to that level. 13. It don't put me to that level. Because he could still not, she could have thought that was just those are his homies. Those are his friends. That don't mean they're talking about this stuff or telling her this stuff or she's aware of this stuff. She can still remember she is the same person that got out and she went up to the club door. That's why they was sending her on all these missions, because they knew, but she didn't. So I can see how it can work for the defense. I don't know. We gonna see how it play out. But I guess I don't know, guys. I might be pro defense on this one. And I know that he lost his life, but I do know that there are 4 other people that are behind bars that definitely probably knew about this situation and definitely knew that this was going to happen. And they definitely planned it. I just want to make sure that if she's going to be convicted, that she's convicted and rightfully convicted for what she deserves to be convicted for, because we are talking about a person going behind bars for the rest of their life. And if we're going to do it, they better have it right. I don't have a problem with her being guilty, but they need to make sure they have crossed their T's and dot their I's. Yeah, I know that's right, SD. Yeah, Dr. Seuss, you got that right, therapist. Anything that rhyme probably got me. It is really good. It's a good strategy in my mind. Yeah, yeah, you can't have it in your mind that, I mean, I think that, what I will say is that when I first heard of it last year, when the news broke, I was like, dang, they got a girl to do this, and I watch a lot of For My Man. At least I used to watch a lot of For My Man. It's like, dang, they got a girl to do this for them. Like, dang, she was in love. And then when I seen how she came out in the arrest video, when they arrested her, because Chance was down in there beating it up right then. She came out with no socks, no shoes on, in the rain, turned around like she knew this was coming. Like they was probably getting it in right then at that moment. That's just me. I think Ryman can't get her off. It's a good way to put it in their head. So it looks like the jury I looked at the court documents to see if there was anything updated today in regards to the jury. And we will kind of see what the evidence comes in at, but it's good to kind of know, because I'm telling y'all, with the prosecution, with them providing their information and it's being publicized like that, I mean, you would be like guilty, 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 guilty. Like she followed them to the club. She followed them to the Airbnb. She followed them here. She followed them there. She followed this. They was using her phone. She knew the guy. She knew this. She knew that. She knew that. But after hearing the interviews that they have had, that they decided to go on this campaign right before trial start, I was like, well, I was kind of thinking that, but I was being like the devil's advocate. When I was thinking it, but now that I know that the attorneys was thinking it, I just think she had the on her forehead. And I'm telling you, stuff get lost when you get that good. But we'll see. I mean, you don't want it to get you in trouble, but I could definitely see where it can get your mind a little warped. Not to say it excuses anything if you do something up under them circumstances, right? Because you still have to be responsible for yourself and your own body. But I could see how she went down there and didn't know any of these things that were going on. And if we are saying that she was in a domestic violence situation, she not asking him nothing. He say, pack a bag and let's go. She packing a bag and she's going. Whether we want to agree with it or not, and he ain't got to tell her nothing. And I do mean nothing because of their situation. So that's what I want people to really be understanding for. Like, he ain't got to tell her nothing. Not if we got that going on. So before I end tonight's stream, I do want to look and make sure didn't know documents get filed today. Yeah, everybody know that one. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Like, they better get the rhyming. I'm telling you. I think it's a great strategy. OJ got off. Shoot. If she don't fit in the puzzle, let her. She didn't use the muzzle. I don't care what they use. That's just mine. Oh, you got over here, Barb. You over here. You in here, Barb. Barb, you done got in here. You done left your crew on Rumble. SD say what? How? Who that be? So let me just make sure we didn't miss anything as far as anything that came out today, because you know they were in court today. I would like to know what kind of jury they have, but we would probably only get that from people that are in the thing that are in the case. Oh, they got the attorney's numbers and names in here. Cool. I may have to write that down so I can let me see. Maybe we can get the attorneys for her to come on here. I see their names in here. And their phone numbers. Nice, nice, nice. Well, yeah, I don't see anything extra. Okay, so I looked up everything in regards to it. It looks like we are good. We don't have anything that has came out extra, so we are going to be in there for trial tomorrow, from all understanding. We will, we have our case in New Hampshire that we're going to continue to do. So I will get that alert out for us in the morning. What's up, Maddie? Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, I'm so glad you found us tonight. Oh, wait. I tell you. Yeah, so we will of course, I'm gonna have everything kind of open the way we got it open now, because everybody is somewhere and somewhere is everybody and whatever. So at least for right now, we'll have our other YouTube channel up for our backup channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do on there. Maybe we'll just post videos or something over there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maddie in the house. He say he'll come and give y'all at least 10, 15 minutes that we don't have because we about to get off, but whatever. So I will send out all the alerts for in the morning. So make sure you have, I'm pretty sure all you guys got your notification bell on and we ready. We'll post on the community board. So everybody else and if you see any strangers out there or any of our crew out there in these YouTube streets, make sure you let them know that we back and we on and we rocking and we popping. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so excited. I hope they got their jury together. If not, then we got our other trial that we'll cover. All right. You say, Maddie, show yourself. Maddie, they said, show yourself. Or what y'all calling Maddie? Maddie over there in Rumble. He over there on the Rumble stream, y'all. That may be why y'all can't see him. I can see him. Maddie, you over here on Rumble. Everybody else on the YouTube channel. They like show yourself. They over here saying hi and all types of stuff to you, and you over here. He said, "Hang on, he'll be over here to YouTube." He, you know, they let us back on our channel. So make sure you go to the our TakeIt2Trial. Not the unfiltered one, just the regular TakeIt2Trial. Okay, there you go. There you go. There go Maddie. Ooh, wee. I'm like, he over there on Rumble. He just in there just the messenger, him and film. You say you live in the corner. You say you find someplace, somebody come get you. Somebody will find you and come get you and bring you where you need to be. I know that's right. I know it's been a ball of confusion. A therapist said she said your name 3 times earlier. I feel like every time I spend on Rumble goes directly to. I cannot with you. I cannot, because no. No. No, 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 no. That ain't what they doing over there. Oh gosh. I didn't even know that's what they doing. Okay. We'll do that. I heard that he might free Diddy. I seen that, Barbara. We'll see. You knew he was coming here, did you, therapist? Oh gosh, did Zach? Oh gosh, no, you didn't. You didn't see me and Broken Baker the other day. Where were you at, Zach? And I see you in the chat in one of the videos. I think it was the video with the Daryl Brooks, and I responded to you. You talk about some grounds. Yeah, you late comers. We've been on an hour and 20 minutes. Were y'all lost out here in these streets? Pints of Wells. Not Harvey. Please don't be over there at the baggage claim. Please don't. Please don't. Y'all say Zach was lost for sure. I thought that he would have hung out with us when we was on what's the name with Broken Baker the other day. I don't know. You say you always lost. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to send somebody out there to get you, because sometimes when the street lights come on, y'all don't know how to come home. I turned the street lights on and everybody just lost in the sauce. I'm gonna have to make sure I send somebody out there to get you. Get it in the chopper? Okay. Okay, Arnold. Oh gosh. Okay, with y'all. I'm not gonna do it with y'all either. Okay, so we got our plan. Tomorrow, we in there. We in these courtrooms. I will send out the alerts. They'll probably come out early in the morning. Y'all know I wake up about 2, 3 in the morning. But you know, that's just how I do. My sleep schedule is all messed up. I'm gonna go in here and take a nap for about 3 hours, get up about 11 o'clock, chit chat with Marilda, get online, post some stuff, get our alerts out there, and yeah, and then I'll get back up again for a trial in the morning. Love you too. All right, guys. Well, y'all know y'all was in the right place today, right? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, guys. No filters. No fluff. Just facts. So you can be the judge. All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. And we're back to have an awesome day.